Have you ever wondered how your favorite video game or mobile app works? Well, let's embark on an exciting journey to unravel the magic behind our screens. In this digital realm, software serves as the heart and soul of our computers, smartphones, and other devices. It's the secret sauce that makes these devices smart, enabling them to perform a myriad of tasks. Now, you might be asking, what is software? Simply put, software is a set of instructions that tell our devices what to do. These instructions are crafted using something called code, which is like a secret language that only computers understand. Picture this. Imagine you're a chef, and you've got a recipe in front of you. That recipe, with all its steps and ingredients, is similar to software. And the process of following the recipe to create a dish? That's akin to a computer executing code to run a program. Software developers or coders are the creative minds who write this code. They are like architects designing and constructing the digital buildings we inhabit daily, from your favorite social media app to the software that powers your school's computers. But here's the fun part. Coding isn't just about typing out lines of code. It's about problem solving, creativity, and innovation. It's about making something from nothing, transforming a blank canvas into a masterpiece of functionality and design. It's about creating virtual worlds, designing intuitive interfaces, and making our lives easier and more connected. This world of coding isn't exclusive to a select few. It's a world that's growing and evolving, welcoming anyone with a knack for problem solving, a touch of creativity, and a dash of persistence. So in essence, software developers are like wizards, casting spells in a language only computers understand. They harness the power of code to create the digital tools, games, and services that we use every day, shaping our digital world in ways we often take for granted. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this fascinating world in our next scenes. Let's continue this journey together and unearth more about the magic behind our screens. So what kind of language do these tech wizards use, you may ask? Well, software developers, or programmers as they are often called, use a variety of languages, each with its own unique characteristics and applications. These are not languages like English, Spanish, or Mandarin, but programming languages such as Python, Java, and JavaScript, among many others. Let's start with Python. Named after the British comedy group Monty Python, this language is known for its straightforward syntax and readability, making it an excellent choice for beginners. Python is versatile and powerful, often used for web development, data analysis, machine learning, and even in scientific computing. Next up is Java. Not to be confused with the tropical island or your morning cup of coffee, Java is a programming language that prides itself on its mantra of write once, run anywhere. It's used in creating applications that run on a single computer or distributed among servers and clients in a network. From mobile applications to enterprise-scale systems, Java is everywhere. And then we have JavaScript. Despite its name, it's not directly related to Java. It's primarily used for enhancing web pages to make them interactive. So, the next time you're using a website and you see something moving or changing on the screen without you clicking a refresh button, that's JavaScript at work. There's also C++, Ruby, Swift, and many more languages, each with its own unique features and uses. Just like in the world of spoken languages, where the language you use depends on where you are or who you're speaking to, in the world of programming, the language you use depends on what you're trying to accomplish. So whether it's creating a fun mobile game, building a dynamic website, or developing an artificial intelligence model, there's a programming language suited for the task. Just like how different countries have different languages, the world of software development has its own variety too. How do these software developers go from an idea to a fully working program? You might wonder. Well, let's delve into the magical journey of software development. It all begins with the requirement analysis. This is where developers identify what the software needs to do. They ask questions, lots of questions. What does the user want? What problem are we trying to solve? This stage is all about understanding the needs and creating a clear roadmap for the journey ahead. Next, we have the design phase. Here, Developers sketch out how the software will work. It's like drawing a blueprint for a house, but instead of walls and windows, they're planning functions and features. They think about the user interface, the databases, and how different components will interact. Then comes the exciting part, coding. This is where developers write the software, using the design as their guide. They use programming languages like Python or Java to turn their plans into a reality. It's a bit like crafting an intricate piece of art, but with lines of code instead of paint or clay. Once the software is written, it's time for testing. Developers check to make sure everything works as planned. They look for bugs, those pesky errors that can cause problems. If they find any, they go back to the code and fix them. It's a bit like a treasure hunt, but instead of hunting for gold, they're hunting for glitches. Finally, we reach the distribution stage. The software is ready to be shared with the world. It might be released on an app store, or maybe it's a program for businesses to use. At this point, the journey of development is complete, but the journey of the software itself is just beginning. And that, my friends, is the journey of software development. It's a journey of creation, with each step carefully planned and executed. From the first spark of an idea to the final polished product, developers are like explorers, charting a course through the vast landscape of technology. It's quite the adventure, don't you think? So where can we see the work of these software developers? Well, the beauty of software development is that it's all around us, woven into the fabric of our daily lives. If you've ever played a video game, then you've interacted with the work of game developers. They use programming languages, creativity, and a deep understanding of player engagement to create worlds that exist solely within our screens. Take a moment to think about the websites you visit. Each one is carefully crafted by web designers who use coding to create an easy-to-navigate and visually appealing digital environment. They're the architects of the internet, constructing the spaces where we learn, shop, and connect with others. And what about the apps on your phone? Mobile app developers are the imaginative minds behind those. They create software tailored for small screens, focusing on user-friendly interfaces and smooth performance. Whether it's a weather app, a music player, or a virtual pet, it's the product of a mobile app developer's expertise. But software development isn't just about entertainment and convenience. It's also at the forefront of cutting-edge technology. Artificial intelligence developers, for instance, write code that allows machines to learn and make decisions, shaping the future of automation and robotics. In the field of data analysis, software developers create tools that help us understand complex information, turning raw data into insightful graphs and charts. These developers play a significant role in scientific research, business management, and even healthcare. And let's not forget about cybersecurity. With our lives increasingly online, protecting our digital information is crucial. Cybersecurity developers are the guardians of the internet, crafting software that defends against viruses, hacks, and other online threats. Software developers are everywhere in our digital world, creating and innovating in ways we use every day. They work across industries, applying their coding skills to make our lives better, more interesting, and safer. Truly, the many faces of software development are as diverse as the code they write. Why are software developers so important? Well, let's dive into it. Software developers are like the wizards of our digital world, casting spells in a language of code to create the software that powers our lives. From the games we play, the apps we use, to the systems that keep our world running, these are all brought to life by the magic of software developers. Imagine your day without any software. No alarm clock to wake you up, no apps to check the weather or catch up on the news, no messaging apps to chat with friends, no games to play, and no navigation to guide you. Kind of hard, right? That's how crucial software developers are. They create and maintain all these software applications that have become inseparable parts of our everyday lives. But their impact goes beyond just our daily routines. Software developers are the driving force behind technological progress and innovation. They're the ones who code the algorithms for artificial intelligence, who build the systems for big data analysis, who develop the security software that protects our online world and who are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible with technology. Every time you admire a beautifully designed website, every time a handy app makes your life a little easier, every time a thrilling game gives you an adrenaline rush, there's a software developer to thank. They're the hidden heroes, tirelessly working behind the scenes to craft the digital experiences we enjoy. And it's not just about creating things for the sake of entertainment or convenience. Software developers are solving real-world problems, making our world a safer, healthier, and more connected place. They're helping to shape our future, one line of code at a time. So the next time you play your favorite game or use an app, remember the software developers who brought it to life. They're not just coding for a living, they're coding to make a difference, to bring about change, and to transform the world in their own unique way. And that, dear friends, is the power of software developers.